Okay, all right.
It's good to be back, actually.
Oh yes, it is. We're back for a while, and it's for season 2 of Race to the Edge. Although personally, I still like to call it the second half of season 1 or season 3, because it technically is season 3.
Yeah.
What's with the gloves?
What's with my hair?
You look like Cousin It without that didn't get a bath.
Now I do.
Yes, you do. Okay. So, we did something a little different. So, before I left to go back to college, the new episodes already came out on Netflix, and we didn't want to wait 2 freaking months to watch this because we love this show so much. So we watched it on our own, and we decided to, let time pass, and then we would look back on it again with newer eyes. And
Yes.
based on the comments that we've gotten from our fans, first impressions are not enough, really.
Yeah. Really?
We got a lot of good comments and from fans who have made some very good points. Really, good for you.
Yeah.
And you make this all worth it.
But
So without further ado, we will start with the first episode, Astrid's Team. Alright, so the basic gist of the story is that Dagger attacks Burke, leaves, and it turns out one of the buildings that got damaged was actually Astrid's parents' house. And we find out that Astrid has parents.
yes,
So-
but they're still the unseen.
They're unseen. Okay, so sorry, fearless Astrid Hofferson, your fan theory has been proven false.
But hey, it was a good one.
It was good. It was good. All right. So now she feels guilty, like she should have been there. And so she takes it upon herself to stay on Burke to train a new team of dragon riders to help defend Burke. She goes all crazy, and then all of a sudden, Dragon's Edge is under attack because Dagger finds it. And then the dragon team from Burke comes back and helps saves it. So now they are now the backup team,
Or the A team.
the A team. I love it when a plan comes together.
Ah, yes.
The whole thing was that now this was a good balance between humor and drama.
Yes, it was.
Alright.
And it has variety of humor, which some reboots lack. Ghostbusters.
Alright. And yeah, hopefully we can actually do something funny for that. We kind of know that's a cheap shot. But anyway, this kind of shows that Astrid does have like a soft spot. I can kind of relate to her because when she does feel like she has done something wrong, she will take it upon herself to go above and beyond to fix it.
Indeed.
I'm pretty sure some of us have felt that way. And that's where the drama goes. This was the episode that we had been waiting for since day 1.
Oh, I know, man. Yeah!
And it took a Netflix backing to do it.
But, the character development besides Astrid, even Stoic gets a spot in the sunlight here when he's, helping out Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, Astrid's like, I know it's not my fault, but your gut.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're warriors. We live by a code.
And I was like, oh my god, Stoic. Like, we know he had character development in the first movie, but it's just bringing it out more.
Mm-hmm. Especially like that little shot where Stoic has that look of pride when he sees his son shouting, giving orders to his team. It's freaking awesome.
It is. It's just like, it just warms the heart.
Mm-hmm.
But
now, where the comedy goes, there is a variety of comedy, but the most that we get out of it was the fact is that this seems to be like a parody or a tribute to the Stanley Kubrick film Full Metal Jacket.
Yes, and that was the reason for the cold opening. It's like Astrid went, "This is your dragon," and I'm like,
Oh my
and we were thinking the same thing. I was like, I watched it a couple months later. I called him like, "Did you get the Full Metal Jacket vibe when you watched this episode?"
How can you not after you've seen the movie?
Yes, and of course she gives him hell. She's like, "You do push-ups," and I'm like, "You're making Bucket with a hook for a hand do push-ups. That's like
really Bucket's your biggest complaint? Oh boy, I hate to think what the SJWs are gonna think when they see her forcing Goathy to do push-ups.
I know."
Especially her reason. She can't write fast enough or loud enough. Drop and give me push-ups.
How do you write loud enough? Do I have to put all caps on the freaking ground?
I don't. Or draw bigger pictures. Draw bigger pictures.
But it's funny because Gustav, he's actually showing an improvement.
He's not as sporadic. Writing Fanghook.
Yes,
we got the name right.
Finally. And he nails his target. He's like, "Lucky shot, try again." He does it again, and she just kicks the target away. You missed.
All right. At the end, he's made the leader of the A team, as they call.
He's the captain.
The A team. So it's based on some of the comments that we've gotten from our fans, is that it's kind of nice. It's nice to know that Gustav's finally getting some recognition
after 2 years of dragon dung
and
scooping.
Yes, and feeling like Hiccup is out of character. Why are you forcing him to get rid of his dragon?
Well, there's a fine line between getting rid of your dragon and knowing when's the right time to have your dragon. Okay, that's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Alright, the team that they get Goathy, they get
Bucket,
Molten Bucket, Gustav, and
Silent
Sven, and Snotlout's dad, Spitelout, and it's
spiteful.
It's kind of nice to know that David Tennant's Netflix career is booming.
And okay, Snotlout, the best quote is like, "The world owes me this," and he wants to drill his dad. This is his moment.
This is payback for all the pressure he's put on him.
Yes, and I was like, "Come on, guys, let him have this moment. I really want to see this."
But then again,
it wouldn't be funny.
It wouldn't be, because he says he already knows his role, and that is to be the punching bag for Astrid.
I know. Speaking of punching bags, he's like, "You need a shoulder to cry on."
Yeah, this was a very good episode, and the action scenes were good. The writing was, of course, pretty generic. It was generic. I mean, since we've kind of seen this show from beginning to end, we kind of know the formula of how this works. They'll introduce a new kind of topic, and then it will become relevant later on.
Yeah.
We saw that. It's more about the dialogue at the end where Astrid, he does that. That was reckless. That was dangerous.
Oh,
and I couldn't be more proud.
That's just the same. It's the same schmuck like you hear in Mulan. It's like, "You disrespected your family. You dishonor us all.
You destroyed my palace.
And you have saved us all." Like, rinse and repeat.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm not going to fault it for that, because you do need somewhere to start.
Yes.
You do need somewhere to start. It's just, but I'm willing to forgive the dialogue because the action scenes were awesome.
Okay. What was your favorite part when the fact that, how do you sink a ship? I can paint multiple ways. The generic one is to spit fire at it. That will sink it quickly. It's made out of wood.
Which they finally did.
Yes, finally. However, I like Stoic's way. Ram the fucking thing!
Yeah, they ran. Yeah, he takes Skull Crusher and just plows right through the hull of the boat.
And it's like, the iceberg moved and hit the Titanic.
So, yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah,
And then there's Stoic and Astrid doing hand-to-hand combat.
Oh yeah.
And
That was pretty awesome. The action was very fast paced.
yes, it was really fast-paced, and like it was actually interesting about how this all went about, and the fact that Dagger, up to his usual tricks of this is all a ploy to find the Dragon's Edge, which I'm still questioning how he knows it's called Dragon's Edge, but that could be explained in episode 2.
Yes, because we kind of already know, since this is kind of trying to look back on with fresher eyes, we can kind of speculate how that happened, but for you, the viewers,
Yes.
oh, we are evil.
Oh, yes. But moving on.
Oh, I kind of I didn't bring this up, but I found out that the voice actor of Dagger, he plays the son in Married with Children.
What?
He was the son in Married with Children.
Holy shit.
Yes, with Ed O'Neill and Katsuchi or Susi. I don't know. I'm probably butchering the name. What? Katsuchi. I don't know how you pronounce the name, but the voice of Leela from Futurama.
Oh my god. Okay, that's awesome.
Yes, and Kevin O'Shea from Little Giants. Oh man, I love that movie.
Yes. Now, is there really anything else we can say?
I don't really think so. The comedy was great. The comedy was great. It didn't drag on too long. Ghostbusters, take note. That's how you do comedy.
Yeah.
And the action scenes were good, and finally we got a good Astrid-driven episode.
Yeah. Well, the last Astrid-driven
Better
episode,
late than fucking never.
Yes. And, the last one was what was it?
I think it was
Friday
of Passage.
It was Friday Passage, and as we know, you can probably look back in that video up there. We were slightly disappointed because
the story, its structure, it had a weak structure, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion too, it did have a weak structure, and well, we already know we wanted more of Astrid, but the problem was we already had it in the film. But what we wanted more was backstory.
Yeah, but technically, this one was kind of the development that we wanted from the beginning. We thought that there was no way to develop Astrid further, and we got it.
Yeah, this is what has been needed.
Which reminds me, you kind of did call it in the third episode, The Night and the Fury. Remember that she was Drill Sergeant Astrid. Let's see. I kind of think because we released these on a delay, it's probably best to assume that we can predict what's going to happen. DreamWorks is not really listening to us.
Yeah, we're just calling it as we're saying it, and if it happens, it's just by coincidence.
Yes, coincidence. Alright, so anyway, that's all we have.
That's all. It's great to be back, and
oh, yes it is. And we will see you next time for episode 2. I don't know what it is.
Dragon Hunters?
I don't know. Oh, we're failing. Cut the feed! Abort!